Hello, 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 guys. Hopefully, making sure there's no echo. For a second, I actually heard the opening. I was like, what has happened? I heard like the opening to our video, and I was like, oh, that's not normal. Blood Rain, Carolyn, Sebastian, how are you guys doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just getting on here, wanting to talk to you guys a little bit. Drop the chair a little bit. I was up pretty high. FaZe Miller, how you doing? How's everybody doing? I'm just gonna have a couple. I'm gonna have a drink and just chat it up with you guys for a little bit. Woo! If you have any questions, by the way, for future content, please let me know. Ask away. I will absolutely answer them. If you guys have any sort of questions whatsoever, we are literally on the verge of 3,500 subs, almost to 4,000. Even if I hadn't dyed my hair early, I feel like we would have hit our goal anyways. I don't know how long I can stay on because I'm pretty tired, and it's past my bedtime. Don't worry about it. If you can't stay on long, I understand, but wanted to get on here. By the way, Jordan, just finally watched Fear Street Part 1, 1994. It was awesome. Well, I'm glad you decided to sit down and watch it. I'm glad you thought it was awesome. Preston Walker, hello, loved your 1666 review. I appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, it's done pretty good, the reaction. I actually had one person comment on my video saying that it's the best reaction they've seen for the movie out of all the reactions they've watched, which is like a huge praise. I'm not worthy. You know, that's crazy that I entertain someone that much or they love that video that much, and I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. You have no idea. You should play Friday the 13th, the game, my man. Absolutely. I said my man, but you said man. But absolutely. Actually, that was going to be the plan. I was going to play it tonight. However, I thought it would be more fitting since I haven't talked to you guys that often. And last Friday night was kind of, we had to rush things. So I thought I'd get on here for at least maybe 35 to 40 minutes, talk to you guys for a little bit, let you see how your guys' night's going. You know, I had no idea this was based on an R.L. Stine series. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? I grew up with R.L. Stine. I love his books. I love the original Goosebump show. I even enjoyed his Goosebump movie. Didn't really enjoy the second movie. Thought it was kind of lame, but really enjoyed his first movie, Goosebumps. I love the author so much. I would love his autograph and stuff, but you know, I don't know if you guys can tell in the background, but I have Goosebumps memorabilia everywhere. Well, certain spaces. But yeah, this was based on an R.L. Stine series, and it's hard to believe because you know R.L. Stine is actually more for kids than he is adults. But yeah, I actually was surprised to find out that he has a lot of adult themed written material. The Haunted Mask, that's right. I have the Haunted Mask back there. There's the actual mask hanging on the wall, and there's the actual blanket I got from creepyco.com. I hope they become sponsors for me because that'd be epic. I love Creepyco. That carpet back there is from creepyco.com, and the blanket hanging on the doors from Creepyco. I got a Texas Chainsaw Massacre blanket here on the bed. Love the shit. I'm all right. I wrote 3 songs, but how are you, my guy? I'm doing pretty good, FaZe. FaZe, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm not sure long I'll stay on since I'm going to be watching 1978 tonight, and I'm looking forward to it. Yes, it's going to be an interesting one. Since you like 1994 so much, I'm curious to see how much you're going to like 1978. For the most part, I feel like 1978 is probably the fan favorite. I think that's kind of fair of me to say at this point. Mostly everybody who I've talked to and everybody who has seen the movies says 1978 is their favorite, including myself. 1978 is my favorite, but I do really enjoy the other movies. It's just a good damn trilogy. And that's really rare for me to say, and it's really rare for me, you know, because it's like all these movies have come out and sequels, you know, even the new It movies, which I loved part 1. It Chapter 1 was phenomenal, but It Chapter 2 could have been so much better. And this trilogy is just damn well perfect, and it does flow together very well. So the director is a masterclass. Really, she is. That looks like a yummy drink. It's Mike's Hard Strawberry Lemonade, and it is very good. Brianna, thank you for jumping on in. Don't forget to like. I had Brianna watch Space Jam 2 today, and I know controversially it's not really loved. There's a lot of people giving it shit because of LeBron James being involved and stuff and all that, the things he says politically. I'm one of those people who try not to really intertwine the person and the movie. So I enjoyed the movie for what it was. Obviously, I think they could have casted any athlete in the role and it would have been fine. Any basketball player. That's just me. But I enjoyed the movie for the Looney Tunes. I like the humor quite a bit. I just thought it was a fun time, and I had her watch it. And, we got HBO Max. We watched it for free, right? What's up, Jay Ramon? Thank you for joining us, man. Not too much. Not too much at all. Good morning from an unfortunately flooded Germany. God, that sucks. Nature strikes back. Stupid mankind. Have a peaceful day, beautiful people. And bye, my little dog waits for a walk. Stay safe. All right, I hope you and your dog have a safe walk. I'm sorry to hear that you're flooded. That's unfortunate. It really is. It is ice cold. Get me one. It is ice cold. It is. It just came from my mini fridge back there. You should do an Elvis reaction to this Elvis video idea. I've seen so many Elvis videos. I'm a pretty decent fan of Elvis myself. Number 1, The Haunted Mask. 2, Night of the Living Dummy Part 3. That's a good one. That's very underrated. 4, Welcome to Dead House. Welcome to Dead House might be the only Goosebumps episode that actually gave me nightmares. That shit's scary. Attack of the Mutants. That's a good one. One Day in Horrorland. Like that one a lot. The Haunted Mask 2 is number 7. That's a pretty freaking good, solid list, Sebastian. I would say my number 1 is probably... I'm feeling more towards The Haunted Mask, which I think is a lot of people's favorite. The Haunted Mask. I like Night of the Living Dummy Part 2. I actually am a fan of that one. I am a fan of Night of the Living Dummy Part 3. I like Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns. Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. One Day at Horrorland's a good one. I really enjoy... What was the one I really enjoy? How to Kill a Monster is really fun. The Girl Who Cried Monster. I could go on and on about Goosebumps stuff. Don't play the game, though. The game sucked. The game does suck. Question, how do you edit? I edit on Movavi, Video Editor 2020. I edit on that, and it works for me perfectly. I can do a lot on it. And that, a lot of people I know probably use stuff like Adobe, which is awesome. But for me, it's simple. Ramon, The Haunted Mask 1 and 2. Have you seen Resident Evil movies yet? I've seen the first Resident Evil movie, and that's the only one I've seen. I've seen the first one. I've been wanting to watch the franchise. I just haven't had the chance to do it, but I've been really wanting to watch the franchise. I watched the Silent Hill movies, which my reactions are up on the channel. They're from, 7-8 months ago, so the audio is not the best when it comes to the reactions for those, but the reactions are up on the channel right now for Silent Hill, at least. No, Stefan, no, you're not getting on my nerves. I really appreciate you reminding me. There is a lot of movies I have to keep I have to keep in the back of my mind, which ones are winning the polls on Patreon, which for you guys are Patreons, I have a couple of movie reactions I got to do for Patreon. One of the ones that won the poll was for Ginger Snaps, which is going to be coming to the channel soon. I got to do one for Santa Sangria. So there's so many movies I got to react to. It's insane how many people have sent me Blu-rays and movies and asked me to react to them. Me and Michael both. So there's so many. So at some point, even knowing it's not gonna, it might not happen as soon as you want it to, but trust me, as long as this channel is going, we will get to the movie at some point. So keep that in mind. It's nothing personal. It's just so much to do. But I do appreciate you reminding me. Stefan, I've never seen that Trick or Treat. That Trick or Treat, only Trick or Treat. Yeah, I've seen Trick or Treat, which is a great movie. Trick or Treat. I need to try to figure out how I can do the 3 songs that I work on. That's why I'm asking. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't know if Movavi is probably the best for music video stuff. I'm not sure. You might need to do some research on video editing softwares. That's what I would probably suggest. Stefan says you're the best. Well, I appreciate that, Stefan. I like the first 3 movies of the Resident Evil movies. I really got to get to playing the games too. I remember watching the first movie and not really understanding what's going on in the movie. There's a lot of stuff that I think mostly game fans would understand better. So I really want to play the games at some point. Have you watched the Resident Evil animation? I have not seen the Resident Evil animation. Didn't Resident Evil just drop something on Netflix not too long ago? I only like two of the Resident Evil movies, the first and the Extinction. I used to have like the first three movie steelbooks. I got it at like Dollar General for like $2 a piece. That was fun. But yeah, Friday the 13th on the games won the poll for on this my community page. If you guys haven't checked out the community page on the actual main channel, go and check it out because I do post some polls on there in case I feel like I can just ask you guys whether or not I should do this or this or this. So if you guys haven't checked out the community page, check it out. I asked recently what game would you guys like me to see like me to play next, and most of you guys wanted to see me play Friday the 13th the game, which I will be playing at some point. So stick around. I mean, stay tuned for that. Maybe not tonight, but at some point this week, I'll probably get on and play some Friday the 13th. So you'll see that at some point. And also, guys, if you like this type of content, don't be afraid to slay that like button. Hit the like button. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt you. It's just a way to show support and the easiest probably the easiest way you can. And I do appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. Blood Rain. Watch Resident Evil Degeneration. That sounds interesting. I definitely gotta check out some more Resident Evil. Ideally, I'm not really too familiar with Resident Evil, so like I would probably need to check that stuff out at some point. Hope to see you play Until Dawn. That's a bone chilling game. See what I did there. Sebastian Edmund Trick or Treat is from 1986, but I didn't see Trick or Treat ups. Awesome, Sebastian. Hey, Jay, played Dead by Daylight in the press. Hey, Jay, played Dead by Daylight. And yes, press the like button, everyone. Okay, I need to go, but have fun, guys. Thank you, Carolyn, for dropping on in. It does mean a lot. I hope you have a great night and get some good sleep. I'm sorry I decided to come on too late, but it was like one of those things where I'm like, it's late, I'm bored, I just posted a movie reaction. Why not just go live? Which I'm gonna go ahead and check how many views my reaction to Fear Street Part 3 has right now. I think it's doing really good. People really have been enjoying the movie reactions for the Fear Street movies. It has 66 likes with 571 views already, and it's only been 3 hours, almost going on 4 hours now. So like it's over halfway to 1,000 views in like less than 10 hours. That's awesome. That means so much. The support is crazy. I appreciate that. Dropped a like, button pressed. Thank you, Sebastian. Thank you, Blood Rain. You guys are badasses. Take care, Carolyn. Yes, take care, Carolyn. The support does mean a lot, guys. It really does. And it goes a long way, too. Have you played Dead by Daylight, Jay? I absolutely have. Actually, not too long ago, I bought the downloadable content for the Resident Evil character, Pyramid Head. I got Pyramid Head now on Dead by Daylight, so I can play as him if I start going around killing people. I enjoy Dead by Daylight quite a bit. Me and my friends used to play that shit all the fucking time, but um, just haven't had the time to go on and play, I guess. Well, I've been doing a lot of editing for movie reactions and stuff and all that craziness. And what up, everybody? I'm at the gym, so I'll just be listening in. Actually, not too long ago, I actually just went on a 2.5 mile walk. Pretty good. Yeah, I definitely. It's one of those things. When you're doing YouTube, you kind of try to stay as active as you possibly can, just so you don't because it does take a lot of sitting down and editing and all that stuff. So you try to keep yourself going. Hello, Brittany. Okay, hi, awesome, man. I love the game too, but haven't played in months. Yeah, same here. And thank you for joining us, Francis, by the way. I really appreciate it. Adam, how you doing, man? Thank you for joining us. Guys, if you're just jumping on in, hit the like button, slay it with a machete, a knife, whatever you guys have nearby you. I got a bottle. I could probably break it and shank it, but trying to shed the pandemic fat. Yeah, man. Yeah, I probably, during this pandemic, before the pandemic, I was about 138, 139, and then after the pandemic, I actually went up to 180 at one point, and I dropped back down to about 148, 147. So, I mean, it was pretty crazy for a while. But after I gained the weight, I wanted to lose it, so I started going on walks and I started getting active, going to Fallsville, about 5 minutes away, which is a hiking trail. Yeah, and people say Evil Dead the game is just like Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th, and I'm okay with that. I'll play it. I don't care. I think that game looks fucking awesome. I can't wait to play the Evil Dead, and I will play the Evil Dead. Um, for sure. I mean, at some point, I'm hoping the channel grows to the point where we can bring on, I can bring on my friend, which, you know, the only way the channel's going to grow is by the support of you guys and the support of future subscribers. Obviously, you know, this is something that I think I would love to do for the, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna be blunt. I'm just gonna be blunt about it, okay? So don't look at me like I'm a crazy person, but I honestly would not mind to do this for the rest of my life. All right? I know that's crazy. That might sound stupid, but at the same time, is it really? Like, why not? Why not? Like, seriously. I mean, like, the craziness and the support of a lot of you guys is just mind blowing, and it's gonna get better and better as the more you do this, you know. Okay, I'm doing okay. Trying to fall back to sleep. I got woken up at about 4. Oh, damn. About 4 hours and you're at work. God, yeah, dude, get some sleep. Goodness. I mean, I'm sorry. I would love for you to stick around and chat, but if you got work in 4 hours, you're gonna want that sleep. Have you heard of Angel Heart? It's with Robert De Niro. The ending of that movie has a twist. I have not, but I'm kind of curious now that you said Robert De Niro, because I'm always down to watch something with Robert De Niro. I really want to watch Raging Bull with Robert De Niro. I hear that I've been trying to shed like crazy, but it's hard to stay consistent. I had dropped down to 200 before the pandemic, and now I don't know how much I am now. It happens, man. It happens. And you know what? A lot of people, you're not the only one. Trust me, you're not the only person who's gained weight. I mean, I've seen people from my school, and not all of them. I'm just saying. This pandemic really, and this is not shaming them in any way if they ever watch this, but this is there's the pandemic didn't help nobody. It really didn't. I mean, even people who were staying active had to stay inside. They were forced to stay inside and stay away from people. They were forced to they had to endure. And in that endurance, they got bored, so they might have eaten more. They might have played games too much. They might have just sat in the house and done nothing for the longest time. I mean, that's just what a lot of people had to endure. So, unfortunately, there's a lot of people who put on quite a bit of weight, which is sad and it's unfortunate. Did you enjoy Nightmare on Elm Street? I did. I do enjoy Nightmare on Elm Street. Actually, I at some point I'm going to be doing a ranking video for the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. I just did the Friday the 13th franchise ranking, and I included the two fan films, Never Hike Alone and Never Hike in the Snow. But at some point I'm going to do the Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween films, and maybe even more if you guys want to see my ranking videos for those. Just looking around, I'm trying to figure out what the movie. Oh, that movie, Raging Bull, is crazy but good. Jay, really, Sebastian didn't know that, huh? Yeah, well, it's crazy. Awakening is a great movie with Robert De Niro with Robin Williams too. Also, Robert De Niro was great in the Frankenstein. Dude, yes, he was. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I was blown away by Robert De Niro in that movie. He does not get enough credit for that movie. I don't think. I really think he did a phenomenal job as the monster, and I like that movie quite a bit. Yeah, the new Resident Evil TV show is Infinite Darkness. I thought I saw some actually on Netflix when I was scrolling through there, and I saw something with Resident Evil. Yes, Angel Heart, the movie's great. Apparently, it inspired Memento from 2000. I have not seen Memento. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I got to check out still for sure. Oh, guys, we're at 7 likes by the way. Thank you for the support. It means a lot, and we are kicking some major serious ass with this channel. And if I could do this for as long as I can and entertain you guys with movie reactions, movie talk stuff, horror movie related stuff, I would love to. The goal right now is to just hit 5,000. That's the goal right now. And we're almost to 5,000. We almost hit our goal. And then the goal after that is going to be 10,000. And then the goal after that is going to be 20,000. And then the goal after that, we're just going to skip everything else and go to 100,000. That's the goal. We just we want to see how far we can get. And you know what? As much as I hate the pandemic, and as much as I hate that it ruined a lot of people's lives and even taken some lives, it's been a horrible time. I'm also thankful for the time it's given me to develop this channel more, because without the pandemic, this channel would not be happening right now. We would not have had the time to think about what we would do with it. Movie reactions. It really has given us the chance to really just make something out of it, and we have. So I'm in an odd, strange way. I'm honestly grateful for the free time it's given me. For me, the Nightmare movies go three, one, New Nightmare, four, two, Freddy's Dead, and five. You know, one of my biggest guilty pleasures is actually A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child. I actually like that movie quite a bit, and I know it's not a great movie by any means, stretch or the imagination, but I enjoy it for what it is. It's so crazy. It's so weird. Heck, I even enjoy the remake. I'm not gonna lie. I do. Do I like the stuff about the pedophilia? No. I think that's the stupidest thing they could have done was making him a pedophile. How can you root for a pedophile? You can't. I mean, in the original one, he wasn't a pedophile. He was a murderer, and he's a child killer, and he's a slasher. So you know. But in this one, he actually molested children, and it's like you can't really root for that. Deer Hunter is great. Sebastian recommended. Oh yeah, yep. Oh, I didn't even see Sebastian's comment right there. Ever seen The Deer Hunter with Robert De Niro? Great performance with De Niro in Vietnam with Christopher Walken. No, I have not seen The Deer Hunter, but my dad did buy it for me on Blu-ray probably about 3 years ago. So I do have it. I actually do have it on Blu-ray, but I never actually sat down and watched it. I'm kind of glad I didn't because now I could probably do a reaction. Bro, you haven't seen Memento? It's actually one I want to watch again. It's been a while. Yeah, I know it's directed by Christopher Nolan, right? Christopher Nolan directed Memento. I know I have not seen a lot of Christopher Nolan's older stuff. I've never seen Insomnia, Memento. I've seen Inception, and I've seen the Dark Knight trilogy. I haven't seen Interstellar, and I haven't seen his more recent one. I'm not really a giant Nolan fan like a lot of people are. I understand why people love Nolan and think he's like in the top 10 best directors of all time. I understand. He's a phenomenal director. He's directed some of the best films I've ever seen, filmmaking wise and all that. But you know, I really liked Inception, but you might not. This might not be a real common answer. Actually, I know it's not for a fact. I'm in the minority, but I wasn't like in love with that movie. It wasn't the fact that it was confusing or not. To me, it's just not really. It doesn't have a lot of rewatch value, and that's one of the things I love about film. I love about film. In my top 10 movies of all time, to me they're rewatchable. But Inception to me is not really rewatchable. It was a good movie, well made, beautifully filmed, and great characters. But like to me, it's not one I can go back and watch all the time. How did you like As Above, So Below movies? I really enjoyed the first one. As Above, So Below. I don't. First one. Like there is only one, but like I really enjoyed As Above, So Below. It creeped me out. The catacombs, claustrophobic shit. No. In the original, he was supposed to be a pedophile, but they changed it after the real case was going on in the world. Yeah. And I'm glad they did because I really wouldn't want to see Freddy as a pedophile. I don't mind the remake, but I think it would have been interesting if they went the way they hinted that he was innocent. That would have been interesting, actually. That would have been interesting if they actually just went. They just took the risk and just made him an innocent person, and he was out for revenge. That would have been interesting. Deer Hunter has excellent character development. How did you like his top three Nightmare on Elm Street movies? Three is a new Nightmare, two Dream Warriors, and one the original Nightmare on Elm Street is the best. I can't argue with that. My personal favorite is the Dream Warriors. I got a poster back there. The Dream Warriors is like my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street film. Second favorite would be the original, and my third favorite probably would be. That's tough. I got to think about that one. Oh, sorry for the rewrite. Don't worry about it, Blood Rain. You're all good. My sister wants me to watch As Above, So Below. But it's a crazy one. If you're claustrophobic, be ready. Stoner J, well, thank you for joining us, man. Have you watched Bubba Hotep with... Yes, I have. Bruce Campbell, it's a classic for me. Yeah, Bruce Campbell is Elvis. And the other guy, who's the other guy? He's like JFK. I would actually love to react to the trailer. I think it's a phenomenal. It's one of the funnest movies I've ever seen. It's great. From Decker Shadow. Oh, poor Krueger, unjustly hunted down and destroyed when all he wanted to do was diddle little kids. Quentin, the fuck. Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. I was just making sure you didn't miss the comment. That's all. Oh no, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Decker Shadow was great. You know, one I wanted to see was Donnie Darko. I know a lot of people were telling me to check out Donnie Darko. And there's a lot. As I said, I got so many movies to check out, and it's gonna make for good content. I just know it. Yeah, the reason why I didn't like do a reaction to Space Jam: The New Legacy was because, for one, you know, controversially, LeBron James is like controversially hated right now, and I just didn't want to have to deal with the drama of people commenting, which is understandable. I mean, there's a lot of people, you know, he's just not. It's tough. But on the other hand, I also was a big fan of the original Space Jam, very nostalgic for me. So I really wanted to watch that without turning on the camera, watching it, you know, for personal reasons, and I enjoyed it for what it was, you know. But you guys heard about the director who made Jeepers Creepers with Shell? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. He's a piece of shit. What is the fuck? Oh fuck! What was his name? Victor Salva. Victor Salva. Yep, that's his name. Victor Salva. Pedophile, piece of shit. He's not attached to the new Jeepers Creepers. He needs to stay out of film. He needs to be done. He needs to be done. The fact that he was back in Hollywood making films is an insult. Don't worry, I don't spam. Decker Shadow is on YouTube. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Francisco! How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Hopefully I didn't miss a comment that you sent. I'm going to feel bad if I did. I don't think I did. Okay, Francisco, how you doing? Thank you for joining us, man. Yeah, we're just chatting for a little bit. I'm drinking some wine cooler, and also car chase scene in Jeepers Creepers was real. Yes, it was. It was based on a real story. Yep. That part of it was based on a true story. There was actually a couple who actually did pass by an old abandoned church, and they saw somebody, what they looked like burying a body, and they were driving by, and he noticed them and got in his car and actually started chasing them down the road. That really did happen. Isn't that crazy? What would you do if someone was spamming on your chat? The last time someone spammed on my chat, I don't really get upset about it. I only get upset when they really constantly don't understand, and then like they ignore me and say, "Hey, can you stop doing that?" Or they start ignoring people when they ask him, "Hey, can you please stop that? He's trying to read the comments, or we're trying to read other people's comments and all that stuff." And they insist on doing it and arguing with people. Then I block them. I remove them from the chat because I'm not gonna let that happen to people who are trying to have fun and talk about movies, you know. But if they were spamming really bad, I would just remove them from the chat. What up? Oh, not much, man. Just drinking. I still consider Jeepers Creepers one of my favorite horror movies, and I also like the movie Powder 1995, but I hate the director Victor Salva for his actions. Yes, I do. Yeah, you don't have to support the guy who did it, but you can enjoy the movie. That's 100% fine. A movie is art. It is an entertainment format. It's not something that you really intertwine with the real people involved. You know, that's what he did behind the scenes was unforgivable, unjust. It was just horrible, and he deserved more than what he got. For sure. But I do, and I'm with you right there. Jeepers Creepers is probably my top favorite 50 films of all time. I love that movie. Was it a church or a boarding school? In real life, I would probably, it could have been, it might have been an abandoned school. You might be right. It might have been an abandoned school. I think they made it a church in the movie for, no, it might have been a boarding school. No, but in the movie, they call it a church. They say, like, the old abandoned church up on that highway. Like, yeah, he was burying bodies up there, and she was throwing him in that chute. I think in the movie it was a church, but in real life it might have been a boarding school. That's tough. I gotta go back to the movie now. Why does people spam? It is because he or she doesn't care about the chat. I don't understand why. Yeah, some people just do it to try to get some, they try to get noticed. Hey man, just finished fixing my projector and about to watch Cowboys vs. Aliens. I've never seen Cowboys vs. Aliens, and thank you for joining us, Johnny. I appreciate that. What was oh god, when I hear the name Johnny, I think of Night of the Living Dead. Barbara's sister Johnny in the beginning. Stop it, Johnny! I mean it. They're coming to get you, Barbara. That's what I think of. Thank you for joining us, man. And I've never seen Cowboys versus Aliens. I know it wasn't that directed by Steven Spielberg, maybe, or produced. The scene with the hundreds of bodies stitched to the wall gives me the chills. Yeah, dude. That's some haunting shit. And you know what? Regardless of how I feel about the director, I will give him this: that was masterclass horror directing right there. That scene, the anticipation, the emotions, the fear of actually falling down that chute, the darkness, then coming across the dead body, making noises. That's some masterclass directing, and I'll tell you, scared me. Have you seen Chud? Check out the trailer if not. Man, I might need to start doing a lot of older trailer reactions. I did one for Leprechaun not too long ago. I heard the movie isn't great, but I enjoy is reviewing it this week. I enjoy is reviewing it this week. Ooh. I wanted you to do the reaction. I wanted you to do the reaction to Friday the 13th. I would have done the reaction to Friday the 13th, but dude, I've seen every Friday the 13th movie. I love that franchise. I've seen every Friday the 13th movie. I could react to the trailers if you want me to, but I've seen every Friday the 13th movie. I'm a massive fan. I know. I was like, I could do revisits though on the channel if you guys want me to. She did lose her head, Trish, and you know what he did for her? He sewed it right back on. Have you seen From Dusk Till Dawn the movie? Yes. Actually, my reaction to From Dusk Till Dawn is actually on the channel right now. It's actually an older one. I probably filmed it about 7 months ago. But you can go on there and check it out if you want. My reaction is up on the channel. Have you seen Drag Me to Hell by Sam Raimi? I have, man. That movie grosses and freaks me the fuck out. Drag Me to Hell, dude, is just... I like it a lot. It makes me laugh. Crazy time. It's just a good time. But a podcast I enjoy reviewing but a podcast I enjoy is reviewing it this week. Okay, that makes sense. Oh wow, that'd be fun. I've thought about doing a podcast. You know? Hi, JCARTS. This is my first time seeing you live, Jose. I appreciate. This is for you. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you joining us. How are you doing tonight? Awesome, man. I'll check that out. Hey, Jay, what's your top 3 favorite Friday the 13th movies? I could tell you. Or I could send you. Right? I appreciate the question. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like I just released this video 4 days ago. I'm going to give you a link. That's the link to my ranking video for the entire Friday the 13th franchise, and my top 3 are in there. And I go into more detail on my favorite ones. So, like, that, I feel like that'd be a funner way to explain it. So, but trust me, I think you'll have fun watching it. I put a lot of time into that. I enjoyed making that, even knowing, you know, it's funny. Actually, it was one of those things where I was realizing almost after every fucking thing I say in that, I follow up with, you know. And it was like literally I was like, well, I love Friday the 13th, you know, because it came out like in 1980, you know, and it's like it was just after everything I said, it was, you know, and it was almost aggravating me. Just 3 movies, man. Come on, we on live. Ha, I know, but I like people watching my videos. But okay, my top 3 favorite Friday the 13th, just to save you some time. My top 3 favorite Friday the 13th movies are Part 3 is number 3, Part 2 is number 2, and the final chapter is number 1. Those are my 3 favorite Friday the 13th films. Part 4 is one of his. Yeah, that one is my number 1. I watched From Dusk Till Dawn, the TV show. It sucks, but I do enjoy the movie. The movie's really good. My dude's getting lit. Yeah, right? Mr. Baldy! Hey, the Fear Street reaction was lit. Hope they make a part 4 because they said that they have plans. Well, I fucking hope so. The way it ended with the hand grabbing the book, I'm like, you gotta do a part 4. I mean, you know who I think it is? Now that I'm thinking about it, I bet you it's his brother. If they make a part 4, how much you want to bet it's gonna be the mayor who takes that book? That makes sense to me. Not affiliated, but anyone into old time horror radio broadcasts from the 40s and 50s and 60s, I recommend the YouTube channel, The Late Horror Show. I will have to check that out. I do like that shit. Jason Goes to Hell was doomed from the beginning. Director got screwed on that one. Yeah, he really did. That was unfortunate. Ramon, I seen your ranking, man. How my top 3 for Friday the 13th are 3 Jason Goes. Really? Really? That's awesome, dude. Number 3 is Jason Goes to Hell. Part 6 is number 2, and 1 is part 4. We have the same number 1, but dude, Jason Goes to Hell is number 3. Actually, I'm gonna applaud you on that. A lot of people would completely disagree with that, but I respect it 100%. That's great, dude. That's awesome. Have you seen Snakes on a Plane? I have not. I have not seen Snakes on a Plane. I do know the line, you know, I'm tired of all these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. But at some point I heard that in my life, and yeah. And thank you, by the way, Mr. Baldy, for saying that about the reaction, dude. It's doing really good on the channel right now, and I'm very, very satisfied with it. Thank you so much for that. I don't hate Jason Goes to Hell. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. Here's my reason, man. Ha. Honestly, you don't have to give a reason why you like it, man. If you like it, then that's all there is, man. That's all. If you like it, you like it. Francis, I'll say, even though Jason Goes to Hell is an awful movie, it had potential, and had it been its own movie, no ties to Friday the 13th, a story about a body-swapping demon, it could have worked. Yeah, I mean, that's one way to look at it. Yeah, if it was anything but Friday the 13th, if that was a movie about, like, a demon using, like, transferring its soul to different people and making it kill people, making them, you know, kill other people, then that would have been a crazy-ass horror movie. But, you know, it is a Friday the 13th film, and, you know, as cool, and the look of Jason was so cool. And the fact that he was just barely in the movie is just kind of sad, you know. But I actually respect the hell out of that opinion. Jason Goes to Hell is my favorite movie. Continuity error. The girl in the beginning goes from barefoot to wearing boots while running through the woods. You do look good in blonde hair and brown. Well, I appreciate that. It might be blue soon, to be honest. If we hit the 4,500 mark, it will probably go blue. And, you know, Jason Goes to Hell made my number, I think it was number 12 spot on my list. I actually put it up a 1 rank higher than Jason Takes Manhattan, because Jason Takes Manhattan, as much as that movie has more Jason, to me, it's probably the most boring Friday the 13th film out there. Check YouTuber Pizzlewell interview with the Jason Goes to Hell. I seen it. I know I have not seen that. I will have to check that out, actually. Thank you for that. That's depressing. Oh no, not blue hair. It's gonna happen probably, buddy. Also, the fact the guy was trying to tie Friday the 13th to the Evil Dead with the Necronomicon and the Kandarian dagger. Isn't that cool though? I mean, props on the ideas. But to be honest, I would prefer if Jason stayed out of the Evil Dead. I kind of like Friday the 13th in its own realm, in my opinion. That's me, though. Love the ending of Freddy's hand pop out of the ground, grabs Jason's mask, and Jason is a deadite from the Evil Dead. For people here on chart wondering why I like Jason Goes to Hell. Hey, it was a good fucking little ending, right there, wouldn't it? Yeah, Gloves comes out and pulls his mask under the ground. That was pretty damn awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Have you ever seen Ghost Ship? I have seen Ghost Ship. It's been a long ass time, but yeah, I've seen Ghost Ship. We used to have that on. We might have it on VHS still, actually. Hope Pizzlewell gets Miguel Noons on his channel soon for Friday the 13th Part 5. Damn, dude. I would love to start getting interview. I'd love to start interviewing people from horror movies. I really would. I'm aware they were working for to cross over Jason, Freddy, and Ash for their movie that was made into comics. Yep. I like Goes to Hell. I like Halloween 3. Good, but not for the franchise. Nah, I mean it's definitely, and I enjoy. I'm one of the people who actually kind of loves Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. I mean, it's It doesn't belong in the Michael Myers realm of Halloween movies. It would have been better as just if they just called it Season of the Witch. It would have probably had a bigger response. People, hate it. They always refer to it as the worst Halloween movie, as in the Halloween franchise, but they never call it the worst Halloween movie, as in the holiday movie. They call it because it's the worst film in the franchise, but they really hate it because it is in the same franchise as Michael Myers. If it wasn't involved with Michael Myers in the same franchise, then it probably would have been way more beloved. I love Halloween 3. Just ordered a shirt from Creepy Company. Man, yeah, man. I have a lot of Creepy Co. Stuff in my room. I love Halloween 3. Love the masks, man. I would love to get those 3 masks, and I'd probably hang them in the background somewhere. I'd probably hang them up on, where those pictures are. I'd probably have them, going up and down the wall. I need to get those masks, actually. Did you do the reaction to... Have you seen Ghost Ship? I did not do a reaction to Ghost Ship. Sorry about that. No, I've seen this. It was a long time ago when I watched it. Oh, hell yes. Halloween 3. I don't consider it part of the franchise. And again, as its own thing, it's got a great style. By the way, worst film in the franchise. Have they seen Halloween 6 or Resurrection? I actually love Halloween 6. But Halloween Resurrection, Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 are just 2 of the worst films I've probably ever seen in my entire life. Bar none. I mean, they're the worst films in the franchise, in my personal opinion. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 just a bit more because it probably did one of the biggest sins you can do in Halloween, which is they make Michael take off his mask, rip his mask off, intentionally rip it off, throw it to the ground, and say, die. Yeah. Boo, Resurrection, yeah. Yeah. But the ending wasn't a setup for Freddy and Jason to fight. It was welcoming Jason to the New Line cinema at the time. New Line brought Jason from Paramount. Yep. Pretty sure they're still in court for Friday the 13th, too. That's why we haven't had a new Friday the 13th movie. It's just they can't fucking figure out what to do. I keep thinking about Ghost Ship is about people turning into fish creatures. Crazy, right? I know. Apparently, in Halloween 3, where the Canoed, they cameoed the original Halloween movie. They have the Silver Shamrock cameo in Halloween Kills. Yes. Awesome. Love it. I mean, those masks, dude, are really cool. I gotta admit, those masks are fucking dope. Jason Takes Manhattan should have been called Jason Rides a Boat. That's probably, yeah. Jason Takes a Boat to Manhattan. To me, Halloween Resurrection doesn't exist. Laurie killed Michael. That's how it ends. Yeah, that's probably how it should have ended. I'm not gonna lie. Ruthless, hello there. Nice hair color. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's blonde right now. But if we hit 4,500, it's probably going to be a different color because Josh Josh Folky fan 101. Hey, JCARTS, what's up? Not much, man. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. I think this might be your first time. I think I've seen you here. So I appreciate you joining us. How are you tonight? I wish they made a movie like that. I know, right? I like the Friday the 13th 2010 was good. Yeah, was it 2010 or two? I think it might have been 2009 when that one came out. 2009's Friday the 13th. I didn't like it at first, but the more I watched it, the more I kind of grew an appreciation for it. To me, it was more like a porno with a Friday the 13th kind of feel. The first 15 to 20 minutes of the movie is probably the best of the movie, and I couldn't stand the fucking characters almost, but. False advertising. Jason Takes Manhattan for 20 minutes. It's like the Age of Ultron, where it should have been called A Week of Ultron. Yeah, I know, right? It was 2009. To all the new people, don't forget to like. Yeah, oh yeah, if you guys like this type of content, be sure to hit the like button. It does mean a lot. It supports the channel in the easiest way you probably can do it. And we got 16 viewers right now. Thank you guys so much. Philip Holder, I'm back. Well, welcome back, buddy. I appreciate you joining us. How are you doing, good sir? Yeah, it's been a fucking busy night. I'm actually going to turn on the air conditioner when we take our first break because it's hot. Actually, let me go ahead and do that right now. All right. All right, turn on that air conditioner. It's getting hot in this room, let me tell you. Or a shark creature that is so big attacking the ship with people on it. Yeah. Yeah, 2009, haha. Have you ever seen Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust? Nice horror anime. I have not seen I haven't seen that many horror animes, but I would like to check out more, to be honest. All right, y'all, I'm going to bed. Have a good morning dash night. All right, man. Have a great night. Anyone ever seen Cold Skin? No, I haven't, to be honest. That air conditioner feels fucking amazing. Scored any collectibles lately, Jordan? I have not. JCART, I appreciate the nickname. I like that JCART because my channel is JCART. But no, I haven't collected any collectibles. Though you guys, some of you have sent me some collectibles, so I take that back. There have been some collectibles sent to me by you guys. I have a Godzilla, and I'll be doing a room tour actually soon. I know I've been telling you guys I'm gonna be doing it for probably about 2 to 3 months now, but reason why I haven't done it yet is because my room is not where I want it to be yet. I want it to be almost perfect before I get my first room tour, so you guys will be like blown away. And as great as it is right now, it still could be better. I'm still always working on it, trying to figure out what I could add in the background, where I could put some more paint, all that stuff. Hey Harley, thank you for joining us. Yes, I'm glad you can make it. Like a lot of people, I like Titanic. Highly recommend Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. Great horror anime from 2000. I might have to look into that. Johnny. Thank you so much for the recommendation. But I got some cool collectibles in my background on my shelves and stuff. I got a Jason shelf filled with like Jason Voorhees merch. You can actually kind of see it behind me. I got a Blu-ray collection. I got a Freddy glove right here. Cold Skin is about a guy going to a lighthouse where the current caretaker has to fend off mer creatures from attacking the lighthouse because he captured a female creature. That sounds kind of awesome. I'm not going to lie to you. Doing well. I missed your last live chat. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, the last live chat we were on for like an hour and 30 minutes. I've been doing live gameplays and stuff, but I'm actually creating a cinema room at the moment. Fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah. No, I love it. I love it. One day I'm hoping to, if we're successful enough here, I'm going to, we're going to get somewhere and we're going to deck that place out with horror merch and shit. You see, the plan is if this all goes down as awesome as we're hoping one day, the goal is to try to get a good portion of land so we can all build a drive-in theater and invite a lot of the subscribers to come out and party at the theater. We think that would be one of the fucking coolest things that comes out of this channel. And that theater, I'd build shit too, man. I'd get out there with some wood and nails and stuff, and we would build shit. To anyone who wants to watch the Castlevania anime, question: is it worth checking out Hellsing now? I don't know personally. I'm going to take off. My battery is getting low. Have a great night, everybody. Stay safe. Press the like button, everybody. Thank you, Ramon, for dropping on in, dude. It means a lot. I appreciate you hopping on in here, and I appreciate you saying to hit the like button. It means a lot. And I understand it's like really late, so a lot of people probably won't be jumping on to say hello and stuff, but that's okay. I understand it is a late live stream. Take care, Ramon. Yes, take care, Ramon. No, you're fine, man. Yeah, don't if I'm not talking, that's only because I'm waiting for people to comment more. That's how I normally get my talks going. I'm pretty sure you haven't watched Blood Raven movie. No, I have not watched Blood Raven movies. Oh, never mind, huh, Sebastian. Check out Castlevania on Netflix. It's amazing. I recommend it. Laters, everybody. See you later, Ramon. Thank you for joining us, bud. And most of the time when we do these live stream, know your email address, want some pics of my room. So far, have you not purchased TV yet, but I'm in the stage of sorting my collection A to Z and installing. Yeah, man. My email address is jordan98292 at yahoo.com. 98292. Actually, one sec. Jordan292 shift at Yahoo. That's my email address. Ever watched The Stuff? I have not seen The Stuff. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Blood Rain movie, you said, Blood Rain movie, you said it wrong, buddy. Oh, my bad. I saw the stuff and it weirds me out now whenever I go to have ice cream or yogurt. Well, I don't know if I want to watch it then if it's going to weird me out when I go and eat ice cream or yogurt. $11 viewers and 12 likes. I appreciate that. Woo! The time is hitting me. 13 likes. Thank you guys so much. All right, let's take a look at Philip. Ever heard of a film, Zombie? Zombie? I have not, Philip. I have the stuff on Arrow Blu-ray. Have not had the time to see it yet. Blood Rain. Well, actually, there's a movie spelled that way, Blood Rain, directed by Yua Bull, and the character is named Rain. Every time I watch the stuff, I want ice cream. So I guess it can go either way. It can either gross you out or make you want ice cream. I need to watch the movie now. You don't eat the stuff. The stuff eats you. Oh man, dude. For some reason, I'm getting kind of tired. Well, I have been up like most of the night last night, and I had to edit all day just to get Fear Street Part 3 out. I got to do a Fear Street 3 movie review actually at some point. Probably tomorrow or tonight later on. I'm not sure yet. Iwa Bowl is known for directing movies based on video games like House of the Dead, Alone in the Dark, and Far Cry. I've heard some pretty bad things about Alone in the Dark, House of the Dead. I haven't seen Far Cry, though. Blood Rain, yeah, well, I love Blood Rain, the game on GameCube, so... Man. Dang, dude. Dang. All right, guys. Well, I think it's getting to that point where we've been on here for like an hour now. And I know that's not that long, but I am getting a little bit tired, so I'm going to go ahead and get some shut-eye tonight, and then hopefully tomorrow I'll come back on and play some Friday the 13th since it won the pool. We'll hopefully play some Friday the 13th. Unless Michael comes over to film, then we might go ahead and have him record some movie reactions and get those kicked out. But to each their own. Okay, bye. Take care. Yes. Okay, guys. I hope you have a great night. Get some good night's sleep. We have a Patreon. We have a membership program if you want to step beyond the realm of legends. We have a merchandise store where we sell T-shirts, mugs, and all that great stuff. It is almost 2:30 a.m. here. Yeah, it's 2:24 a.m. where I'm at. Take care. We'll email you the pics in a few hours. All right, man. I look forward to it. Alright, guys, I will check you guys out in the next video. Have a great night. I will probably catch you guys tomorrow night playing some Friday the 13th. So, until then, have a great night, guys. Keep it retro, movie friends.